Well, Happy New Year, everybody. That's where we're going to begin this New Year's Eve with the celebrations around the world. The fireworks show still going on in Sydney, Australia, which just moved into 2026. It is one of the most spectacular fireworks shows for New Year's Eve. But security was, of course, stepped up this year after the deadly terror attack earlier this month at Bondi Beach, just a few miles away. Ramy Inocencio has more from London. Ramy, good morning.
Adriana, good morning there. Yes, and Sydney, we know, is always one of the first major cities to ring in the new year. But this year's celebrations were actually in doubt. That's because Australia, of course, still processing its worst mass shooting in almost 30 years. The mood tonight down under, one of unity and also defiance of terror.
As the world counts down to 2026, Sydney stood still for a minute's moment of silent remembrance, honoring 15 men, women, and children gunned down before a new year could begin. Just 2 Sundays ago, a peaceful afternoon was shattered when this father-son pair opened fire on a Hanukkah celebration at Sydney's famed Bondi Beach. The attackers were inspired by Islamic State extremist ideology, said Australian authorities, who since then increased the visible presence of police and even sharpshooters across the city. Tonight, more than 2,500 officers were deployed, a record, said the state leader of New South Wales, that includes Sydney.
We need to show defiance in the face of this evil, and the best way of doing that is to spend some time with your friends and your family on New Year's Eve on Sydney Harbour.
In the hours leading up to midnight, crowds did gather for the first fireworks show that honored Australia's Indigenous First Nations peoples. Officials had prepared for more than 1 million people to converge on Sydney Harbour in line with past years, a city shadowed in its losses, now resiliently looking up to the light.
And Australia will bring in even tighter gun policies in the new year. One, to limit how many firearms each person can own. One of the Bondi gunmen owned 6 of them. Another is the country's biggest ever national gun buyback program to potentially take hundreds of thousands of firearms off the streets, Kelly, in order to make the next year and years ahead future for everyone.
Ramy, thank you.